Hey there, fam. High Vibe Oracle with a reading for you guys. How are you guys? I hope you are well. If you are new, welcome in. We are glad to have you here with us. If you are returning, welcome back. I hope the time between we last saw each other has been well. This is just some general energy for us, probably for the upcoming week. This is general, so if it doesn't resonate with you, if you find something that does not resonate with you, go ahead, leave it there. For somebody who does resonate with, perfectly fine. But if you're here, surely there is a message or two that definitely resonates with what you're currently going through. And if it does resonate, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, leave a comment down below, the usual. Glad to have you as part of the fam. If you become interested in a personal reading with myself, my information is in the description box below. It's like $25 for a personal reading about the length of these videos. If you're interested in any of my bracelets, I hand make them, cleanse them, and charge them myself, wearing a couple right now. My information for my Etsy is in the description box below, and for November, all of them are 20% off. So if you've been kind of hemming and hawing about getting a bracelet, now is definitely the time to go ahead and take another look and see which one calls out to you. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at our energy for the week coming up. We've got perseverance. I know I can do whatever I set my mind to. So that already tells me just how much you guys have been busting your butt trying to get things done, how much you guys have been kind of working through, working with, working against, all of those things. Just a lot going on, and you kind of moving forward and forging ahead. Despite everything that has been going on with you, to you, around you, and for you. We also have self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Yeah, you're definitely being told not to give up right now. I feel like things are knocking at your door and you've come this far, and it's so easy to just kind of like just stop because you're tired. You're tired and you're anxious and there's things going on. Have more faith in your ability to make things work, is what I'm hearing. Have more faith in your ability to make things work, because there is something new coming. Frog spirit renewal. This frog is going to turn into a prince. You've been kissing so many frogs. It's bound to happen at least once, right? That frog is going to turn into a prince. You are going to get what is coming to you. And I don't mean that that sounds so negative when I say it that way. I don't mean it in that way. What I mean is that you've been working so hard for this thing. This thing is here for you. It is coming to you. Do not give up. You're right there. You've been persevering through all of this. And this is it. This is the time. This is the time for you. We also have power. Do not forget just how powerful you are. So I feel like this is just, once again, the dragon here is kind of reiterating what the self-esteem was saying for us before, that do not doubt your ability to make things happen. You are making this happen for yourself. Believe in that. Believe in that. Believe in yourself. Believe that you're not on the wrong path. Don't think that you're kind of banging your head against a wall here, because you're not. You're not. The door may seem locked, but it's not. You're about to bust that door wide open. I get that feeling that you're gonna bust that door wide open. There's a finally, finally, uh, finally this is happening for you. You've been working on this for quite some time, and the 11 here is pulling up for me as well. So I got 11 and I've got 2, 2. So You might be seeing 1111, 111. You may be seeing 222 often as well. These two. Five of Crystals and the Hermit. Yeah, don't worry about what other people are doing at this time. This is telling me right now that there needs to be a focus on you and your efforts and what you're trying to accomplish. I feel like taking a look at other people's whatever it is, their socials maybe. If you're like an artist, for instance, and you're like looking at other people's art, like Instagrams, and they've all got like pins or whatever, and you're not quite there in your journey, you're not quite there in your business, and you're like, I'm a fraud because I'm not making these cute charms. Or like you have an idea for a charm, you're like, oh, that'd be cute, but no one would buy it. And then like somebody's already out there and doing it. Don't pay attention. Do not pay attention. Do the things that you want to do. There is room at the table for everybody. Just because you haven't gotten there yet doesn't mean you're not going to get there. Just because someone else has done it does not mean that you can't also do it in your own style, in your own way, in your own vision as well. Keep to your light, keep to your ideas. Don't feel the need to compare yourself to others because, contrary to popular belief, it's not a competition. It's actually not a competition. There is enough for everyone. I mean, God, if I felt like this was a competition, there are so many fantastic tarot readers out there. And I watch quite a few of them. Obviously, if you know who authored this deck, you know exactly the kind of people that I listen to, that I look at. But it's not that kind of situation. The world is a big place, my love. The world is a big place. And there is room for you in it. We'll take those two. Ten of Pentacles, more than enough. More than enough. But being stuck in your head, the doubts, the negative talk, the feeling of having to go back to what is considered safe, what is considered normal, what is considered easy is not always the best policy. It's not always the right path for you to go. It may be easy and it may be safe, but does it feel good? You know what I mean? It may be easy, but does it feel good? It may be safe, but does it feel right? If it doesn't feel right, then how can it be the right thing to do? How can it be your true path? You know what I mean? So I want you to know that there is more than enough for everyone. And don't think otherwise. Don't think that you can't do something. This devil card is all of your negative self-thoughts, your negative attitude toward yourself, and the doubts and just the old patterns and old behaviors that kind of set you back. Do not allow the past and those intrusive thoughts to set you back. Those thoughts are not you. You are not your thoughts. You are not your feelings. You are light. You are love. You are a soul in a human body. So I want you guys to keep that in mind as well. What else do you guys want to say to the fam here? Spirit, thank you so much for being here. What do you have to say to our friends? Ooh. Yeah, so there's a clarity coming. Oh my God, the Empress is in the bottom. I love the Empress in the bottom here for you as well. Like there's a clarity that's coming here. I feel like whatever it is that you feel that's kind of in the way is going to get cut loose. This obstacle that you're seeing before you is going to be eliminated in some way. There's going to be a solution that's presented to you. So don't be afraid to meditate for a little while. Speaking of meditation, Yeah, don't be afraid to meditate for a little while, to take a step back and just observe the things around you. I feel that the answers have been around you for quite some time, but anxiety and negative talk has this habit of making you pull back and making you kind of put blinders on. So like you're so focused on this end goal here, you're failing to see everything that's within your peripheral. Do not be afraid to take a step back into your peripheral, and things will become very, very clear for you. The Queen of Blades is a very astute it's a very astute lady. She's very, very focused. She looks at everything and then she makes her decision. This is what's going to happen for you. I see this as the Queen of Blades is looking directly at the Devil card as well, just cutting away all of that negativity, all of that energy that you don't deserve to have in your life right now, all that stuff that's keeping you from where you need to be. Negativity is a bitch, I'm telling you right now. Everyone goes through it. We all go through it. I go through it. You go through it. That person who you think has everything together, they go through it as well. But it's all about maintaining a balance in your life. The Two of Pentacles is telling me that things are going to start evening out for you here. Once you have that clarity, once you do understand what's going on, you're going to know exactly what to do and how to make things, you know, how to make things, straight up kind of go back to center. We have the Knight of Cups here. So I do see help coming to you from someone you know, someone close. It could be, if you're running a business, it could be someone who's asking for a service or a good of yours that they know that you make, or offering to do some promotion for you, talk about you, things like that. I do see something coming in this way that's going to help you with whatever this new part of you is. They are here to help you. They are here to make sure that you have what you need in order to get to where you need to be. Because whatever it is that you're trying to do here, the Judgment card is telling me that this is meant for you. This is something that you should not forget. What you are doing right now is meant for you. This is your path. This is your journey. This is something that you're always going to come to this point. And yes, it's difficult. And yes, it can be like pulling teeth and trying to put it back in. But we want you to know that this is where you are exactly where you're meant to be. You are exactly where you're meant to be. And once the vines are cut, you're going to start to see exactly why you've gone through the things you have. So let's get one last card to end this for us here with one last message from Spirit. One last message from Spirit. This one? Okay. The Knight of Crystals. Knight of Crystals for me is speed. This is movement. This is taking an idea, taking that passion, running with that passion. Don't be afraid to move forward. Don't be afraid to trudge. Don't be afraid to believe in yourself where it feels like no one else is believing in you. Because life is an adventure, man. This is supposed to be how you find your way in life. And not everybody finds the same way. And in this kind of society, that's kind of hard for people to fathom that someone wants to live their life in a way that is unorthodox, maybe, or maybe it's just something that no one else around them has done before. Do not be afraid to be the trendsetter here. I feel like that is what you're being told right now. You have gone this far. You have done so much. And you have been seen. You have been seen, not only on the spiritual side of things, but in the material realm as well. You have been seen and you are supported. And you're going to start to see exactly how supported you are very, very soon. The Knight of Crystals for me is not only just moving forward, but it's also a matter of kind of full speed ahead and speed. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I feel like you guys are going to be in very, very good hands. Just don't lose sight of your dreams. Do not lose sight of your dreams because you are meant you're meant to be there. You're meant to make it happen and you will. Okay? So that is your reading for for today. This is definitely going to be the feeling for this week coming. So thank you guys so much for being here. If this resonated with you, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you want more detail into this and would like a personal reading from myself, my information is in the description box below, a link to my website, highvibeoracle.com. Or if you're interested in any one of my bracelets, I would probably recommend the Courage and Creativity bracelets, as well as the Good Fortune, Good Luck bracelet in the situation. And that's all on my Etsy page, and the Etsy page link is in the description box below as well. But that's enough for me. Thank you guys so much for being here and taking the time to be with me in this space. You guys could be anywhere else on the interwebs, but you decided to be here, and that means the world to me. So until my next reading, take care of yourselves.